Can I please ask Mark Bickley, Premiership Captain of the club, to make his way up onto the stage right here. Bick's, great to have you here. The Emerging Talent Award is for a senior or rookie list player under the age of 21. Kevin McCall, President of the Crows Supporters Group, is with us. And Bicks, I'll get you to announce who has won the award. Good to see you.
Thanks, Soda. The winner of the 2016 Mark Bickley Emerging Talent Award is Jake Lever.
To centre wing. Oh, Lever takes the beauty. In the second part of this quarter, the Pies went, oh, the capper, the courage.
So Port Adelaide, the slow build up here, long ball, Lever camped under it. That's a good grab.
Step one, step two, and step three is kick the goal. How to kick a goal, Australian rules football style. How to kick your first from Jake Lever.
The boy out of Romsey in Victoria, Jake Lever, good looking straight kick. Lever kicks it, his second career goal.
Congratulations, Jake Lever. G'day, Jake. Now, Jake, I heard a little collective sigh from everyone because they saw you walk up here in a moon boot. Can you just satisfy everyone's curiosity and perhaps make them feel a little at ease? Anything serious?
Probably a bit more serious than initial thought. I try to come back on, so looking back at it now and speaking to the doc, it's 4 weeks in this moon boot and then 6 weeks before I can start running. So a bit disappointing, but obviously a probably good time to do it, obviously without any footy for a while now, but it should be right.
Just keep you fresh before Brett Burton and the boys get hold of you in summer, so that'll work out all right.
Absolutely. I've already told Bird to look after me, so I'm not sure if he'll take that on board, but I'll have to speak to him afterwards.
Mate, a great year in your second year. You got to play every game. I think you finished third in the Coaches Young Player of the Year award. But there's one thing I need to check with you. You're one of a few blokes in the club that have invested something like $2,500 in a machine called a Thermomix. What's going on? And are you actually using it at home?
Yeah, obviously there's a few boys at the club now that have got the Thermomix. So myself and my partner, Jess, we always like to cook some things in it.
What have you cooked in it? Because it's $2,500 and isn't it like a glorified microwave or just like a bit of a heater?
If you want to call it that, it's basically a glorified microwave. It cooks good risotto.
Yep.
And I'm sure the dietitian at the club would know it. Obviously cooks really good protein balls that I used to smash all the time, which have got about 1,000 kilojoules each one. And that's why I was over my skin folds. So I had to speak to the dietitian about that one.
We can blame the Thermomix. Well, I think Tom Lynch has spent $2,500 and all he's done is boiled rice. And the Crouch brothers have bought one and they haven't even used theirs yet. I think it's still in the box. Mate, I'm sure there's some people you'd like to thank.
Thank you. First of all, I'd just like to, like the other boys have been up here, thank the whole of the club. Obviously, I got drafted over here 2 years ago. It's been a great 2 years and I've thoroughly enjoyed every minute. Secondly, I'd like to thank the players, my teammates, probably especially the backline group. I've absolutely loved playing with yous this year, and we've obviously, we've obviously got a great friendship between every single one of us. So I'm looking forward to the times ahead, and probably I'd just like to thank the coaches, especially Pikey this year, and obviously a special mention to the line coach in James Podsiadly this year, and Paul Thomas. They've been immense for me, and just the way that you always want to get me better, and it's just amazing. And I'd like to thank my family. As a lot of the boys said, you don't get here without the help of your family. Mum and Dad always drive me to footy, and also I'd like to thank my partner who moved over here with me 2 years ago. We've enjoyed Adelaide and can't wait for times ahead.